wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never gonna happen. Could be a problem if they ever get their hands on more crystals, though. Never mind. We'll deal with that when the time comes. There we go. This close to being able to fly here. You've done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear word of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Veera Nilya. I wish he'd yell. I'd wish he'd shout. I'd wish he'd be angry. But he just looked at me. Disappointment in his eyes. Score of Garganas slain and still nothing. How did you fare? Got you this necklace. Yes, this is it. My necklace. Let us return to Veera Nilya. You must be compensated for your help. Slug it out. Flat ale designated location. Kill the slugs. Got it. Boom. Boom. Pour the beer on the ground, summon the slugs, and beat them up. Oh, there's more of them? No. Thought those were probably a touch on the weak side. Still more? Come on. Let me out of here. Eight. Could have sent them out as 8 at once. It would have been fine with me. So if I speak with the bowmaid... How do I get over there? To speak with the bowmaid, do that quest, and then get up here for Silence of the Gods. I'll be sent back there, I suppose, so let's just turn in here. Thank you again. This necklace is more precious than you know. You see, our gem crafting is without equal, employing ancient magics handed down through the generations. Each piece is a treasure in its own right. Those made using crystals are said to be a reflection of the soul. It is tradition to give such a token to our closest sisters when you approach our final days. One of my sisters, mortally wounded in a Garlean attack, gifted me this necklace shortly before passing. I could never part with it. You restored the bond between me and my sister. For that, I will be forever in your debt. Drive the car for like 2 feet. It's American, right? Turned, and no worse for wear. We are lucky to have friends with someone so capable. Tell me, how did you find the slugs to be so repulsive? Did you find the slugs to be repulsive? Their slimy backs and unsightly squirming. I can think of no creature more hideous than the slug. You seem unaffected both by their saliva and their grotesque visage. They pose a threat to us again. I'll be sure to call you. Okay, now Now let's continue this step. Very quiet here. Shall we hunt rabbits? Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirm their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds all Kalyana's sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Archon did the deed. We are but witnesses to his heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sisters' plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path so that the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together, Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisha, for everything. Okay, next step is back to the Peering Stones. As expected, should put us at... Oh, we have to finish this step, right? Okay, now that I'm done dealing with Sri Lakshmi, what do you want? Please wait. If you would listen for just a moment. Ah, keep that thing away from me. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. Hey, I've been sent by the Vera to tell you to... Let me see if I've got the... Get off their lawn. They said, get off my lawn, you young whippersnapper. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? You only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds? Is there not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I mean, they wouldn't say no, but I see. I'm sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Garleans blocking all ways in and out of the place, we'd never traveled far. Now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about. Maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm. Honest. If it's all the same to you, we'll even go look for some food somewhere far, far away from here. That is advisable. Okay. So now back up to the Peering Stones. Just gotta remember how we go about getting up there. Not that way. Maybe that? Yeah. Where is it? It's like a weird cave, I think. There it is. It's not still saying this is Skyrim, is it? No? Okay. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Terrapin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. I gotta go find that that screenshot I took at some point and send it to you. Oh, Sri Lakshmi's gone. But I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. From the mushroom, from Blackreach with all the mushrooms. Don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it might have ended. I'll see if I can figure out where it went in my files after stream. Saved a lot of lives, Archon. Take pride in that. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Kalyana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how best to enforce said restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which is itself troubling. Seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither heard nor hair of them since Veladina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally! He was also most emphatic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as him, but we're soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye, you've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Minago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. How was your walk, Mel? You were gone a while. Looks like it's up to you and me and mine to give you a lot of proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for the occasion. I've it on good authority that hers is the finest cooking this side of the Veladina. Ah, did Finn distract you or did you distract yourself? Honored guests, I pray you partake of our humble offerings as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. 2-mile walk can take a hot minute, yeah? Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There's more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help thinking of my own. My father would come home from a hunt with a dinner on his shoulder. Nita would prepare it with herbs and spices. My mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. Didn't have much, but we had each other. And that was enough for me. They wouldn't let us even have that. Theodoric, Gaius. Of course, Father and Nita had to fight. Would have too if I'd been older. But they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts and they treat us like them. They push and they push and they... Until someone pushes back. Someone takes up arms or summons a god. A false god. The 12 are watching us. What are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? People fight and die and nothing gets better. And it just goes on and on and on. You'd have to ask them. I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, yeah? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Archon. Doop, 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 doop. Alfie. There is something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. Yeah, cool. Give me the ability to fly. Trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. Greater part of the Alliance forces have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Okay, but... Oh, Archon. Might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young Seeker of the Sun has seen fit to issue me several challenges to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of Nun and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, so... I gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenge is decidedly weak, and no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. Alright, Raptor. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice night. His invitations to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you'd consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be, but I am curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about Virjala. Safe travels. Let's get our quest pickups around here. Excuse me, sir. Can you spare a moment? We'll be meeting to barter with the Ananta soon, and I'd like to surprise him with something more than our usual wares. Something special. I'd like to find out what sorts of things they actually need, but they're likely to discover my plans if I were to ask them directly. That's where you come in. I need you to go and speak with them for me. No need to question everyone in the village, of course. If you strike up conversation with even 5 of the Miqo'te, I'm sure that you'll learn plenty. Then I can see to preparing goods they'll truly enjoy. Why are you down there? Nice night for hunting, isn't it? Especially now that the Garleans have turned tail and fled. Before you couldn't step foot from the peering stones without being dragged into a fight between them and the resistance. Now that we're back to our usual haunts, we've run into a bit of trouble. It seems in our absence a horde of boots have taken a liking to my favorite place to hunt. They're always hiding on the cliff tops just out of range of my arrows and swooping down when I'm not looking. With that I had wings to fly up after them. Word has it you have a knack for handling seemingly insurmountable problems. It'd mean the world to me if you could scale the cliffs southwest of here and do away with the boots. Well, I mean, first I gotta go grab the last... There it is. Okay, I gotta go up here. Hand that in, and then I'll get the ability to fly around this zone. And then it's side quest time. Well, side quest, and I also think we unlocked, we've unlocked the ability to unlock the Ananta tribe. They returned. Were they willing to listen? And from the peaks? Interesting. We were concerned that the Am tribe may have coerced them into stealing from our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. Share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our gem crafting. Yes, that would be a fair trade. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. Beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand. Free bird. Why do I seem so bothered? My sisters are constantly fawning over me. How are your scales so lustrous and smooth? You must tell us where you get your rouge. I wish I had your hourglass figure. It's not easy being beautiful. Oh no, you poor thing. No, never mind. Never. Constantly being harassed about it would get rather annoying, wouldn't it? Sorry, but I have no time to talk. I must see to my sister's fencing lessons. We must fence train. Why am I so hot? People leave me alone about it. Anything for a new pair of gloves. My skin is quite delicate, you see, and these gloves tend to chafe my arms. Sadly, the thread I need is not easy to come by. Gloves from fancy thread? That sounds like the type of thing you could sell them. Enjoy D&D. Try not to TPK. We're discussing what to do about your upcoming meeting with the M tribe. You made a grievous error taking stock of our arrows. I fear we will come up short if something is not done soon. Is my trouble written so plainly on my face? If you must know, I worry the poison we lace our arrows with is too potent. One slip of the hand and we would be irreparably scarred, forever depriving the world of our unequaled beauty. Just the thought of it is too much to bear. Weaker poison. Gloves that don't hurt. More arrows generally. Let's get this area discovered. Head down to this. Yes, I like flying. It makes getting places so much easier. Okay, let's beat up some boots, whatever those are. Any particular reason you were taking pictures, or just for fun? Ah, escape routes? Valid. I didn't know if you were getting reference images. Am I done being paralyzed? Okay, good. Escape routes makes more sense. Sup? So this is one of the two parts of unlocking the Ananta Beast tribes then? Okay, yeah, we finished Silence of the Gods, we're on the first of many. Yep, okay, Beast tribe unlock, let's go. You're that adventurer that's been sauntering up at the village. What do you want? Miles asked you to train me. I don't need his pity. I certainly don't need you. And I'll prove it. After I beat you bloody, I'll defeat Miraz and take my rightful place as Noon. You will, huh? Damn it all. Why am I so weak? Your first mistake was picking a fight with me. Alright, fine. You need to train me then get on with it. That's what you came here for, isn't it? Good. After a few lessons from you, Miraz will wish he never sent you to me. You stand up like my father. I will become stronger, even if it means accepting help from my enemy. Dude, I'm not your enemy. Where were we? Ah! Should probably introduce myself. You can call me Miqo'te. Now, how about you show me what you can do? Hold on a minute. Didn't mean I want to fight again. I want to observe, preferably from a safe distance. A gazelle would make for a good fight, and they graze nearby. Let's be off. Best part of this is it's now much easier to get back up here. Killed your boots. Boots are gone. So you did scale the cliffs. That's quite the feat. Pity you're not part of our tribe. We could do with more capable hunters like you. But what are ghosts doing there to begin with? Alright, so they should be busy brooding about a cemetery somewhere. Then again, Ujala has seen more than its fair share of death lately. Hopefully any of their spirits still lingering there will soon move on. Yeah, cool.